Anthony Joshua looks seriously lean ahead of his rematch with Andy Ruiz Jr. in Saudi. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, Cash App, and the Patreon family. We work. Sign up for ESPN Plus below using my link. It does help my channel. And let's get into it. This Saturday, man, this is an important fight, y'all. Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz. This is a special edition, fight week edition of Ego Weight Watchers, aka EW, where I give you guys a look into the fighter lifestyle before, after, and progress pictures, especially when they have that upcoming fight. Now, Joshua posted this picture today, and you know, I'm assuming it's him training right now in Saudi Arabia, and it says rhythm and flow, and this is, you know, this is his shape, the shape that he's in. Yeah, I mean, look at his hair, looks the same, and you know, I think the background looks like it could be Saudi Arabia, so I'm going to assume he posted this because this is him training, you know, sometime this week. Joshua, I mean, he looks in shape, but he looks smaller. He looks a lot more lean, lost definite muscle mass from what he was. I mean, I think that's apparent. Most people, you look at the headliners and the titles of videos and metadata, it looks like he's definitely lost weight. Does this help him? We will find out on Saturday. Me personally, I don't like it so much. You know, I hope his team knows what they're doing, because to me, see, you got to understand, weight is very tricky. There's a difference between getting in shape and getting in fight shape. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've seen a lot of fighters who looked like they were in great shape, but they weren't in shape. Like, if you were doing a Fruit of the Loom or Hanes, you know, something like that, like a Hanes commercial, and then you get sliced like this, you'd be like, oh man, Joshua's ready. Or if he was doing a movie role. But unlike those examples and promo ads and commercials and movies and stuff, this is hand-to-hand combat. So you have a fighter in Joshua who's playing around with his weight and shrinking, in essence, cutting muscle mass and lean muscle mass and slimming down and whatnot. And he did it in a small space of time. And he is thought to perform against the guy who already beat him with a half camp, and he has to make everything connect on the night of the fight. This heavyweight division, it's not impossible, but to me, it's a weird, it feels weird. It feels like a weird decision to have your fighter shrink in that capacity in 4 or 5 months, this much in such a meaningful fight, and muscle down basically. Because like, you could look at his avatar picture versus now, you know, there's a difference. You could look at him right here. This is him this week. Neck definitely looks skinnier, his face looks skinnier, and this is him. Like, he to me, look at his neck and stuff like that. We could pull up pictures on the internet and different past pictures. He was definitely bigger. The other thing that's concerning to me with Joshua, like, look, this is him current form, so he's definitely come down in weight and muscle mass. But the other thing that's, look, you see him right there? He's definitely, so I know some people are looking at it like, oh, he's in shape, because he still looks muscular. But to me, his head, look how big his head looks comparatively speaking to his body. It almost looks disproportionate. It looks like his head is on somebody else's body, almost. But previously, that was never the case because his body was so wide. You know, his body, like, you could see, here's recent pictures. So he's been working out. So I think he's haunted by the loss, and I think he's trying different things, which is good. and he's almost maybe even okay, here's an example for you guys. It's like overthinking, overanalyzing something. If you went to the gym and then you came home, showered, 2 hours passed, and then you go out to go to the store and you can't find your keys. You're about to leave and you can't find your keys, right? You're like, man, where did I put my keys? Where did I put my keys? You're searching around, and then you start, kind of getting into a frenzy. Where did I put my keys? Where did I put my keys? And you start looking in just kind of weird, like cabinets and pantry drawers and, different places, some good, but some maybe a bit more obscure. Like you haven't went to this pantry, all week, and you're checking to see if your keys are there. But the one thing you're forgetting is to look in the most obvious place, which is maybe your gym pants or your gym bag. And then you go there and lo and behold, that's where it is. This is Joshua a week after. See the difference? This is Joshua literally a week after June 12th. He fought on June 1st. So, a week and some odd days after his fight. You cannot tell me he's not. Look at his head. See, this is what I'm talking about. His head looked big right there, but his body is so big, like wide and stuff, where he just looks gargantuan almost. You know what I'm saying? So it matches, if you will. He just looks like a big dude, It didn't look like just a big head, but now, because he's lost so much muscle mass, it looks like he's in shape, but he don't look like this dude. Now, I can understand the theory. You feel like Joshua's going to be in better peak shape and move around better and stuff, but in such a short space of time against the style that beat you, I don't really understand the decision to come down to weight. Like, look how big he looks. This is how big he looks. He does, like, his head don't look disproportionate to his body. But if you go look at more recent videos, clips, and pictures, this is all old from the first fight. See how his head, it just looks like an overall big person. But you go look at certain pictures, and to me, it looks like his head is way bigger than his body. Like, it looks like it could be someone different's body and with a bigger head on it. You know what I'm saying? Like a music video effect, like a Ludacris video or something. Man, disturbing the peace. Go in the cupboard and give me some roots now. He just looked, to me, I could tell he'd come down. And I think the weight will show that unless he does something weird, and carve.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.